Because end of the day, your mental energy should be on what your customers want. You need to keep thinking about how do you continue to value add your customers, how do you continue to wow them. And I think that should be the right mindset, and that should be the right place to put your mental energy. Because I think the correct mindset to look at your competitors is that you can learn in a very healthy, positive way. However, you should not base your business model or what you do by copying 100% of what your competitors are doing, or by just following them anxiously in a sense. Because I think you should be really looking at what your consumers want. Because the end of the day, if you're copying directly from competitors, your consumers would know that, because you're like second hand. Basically, you're just always catching up with competitors. I think the most important thing is to constantly looking at what your consumers want, and then try to think about any gaps that you can solve, and then creating and innovating that service, that value add thing, that USP that your consumer will want from you. So combining this together, the plateau of latent potential is that a lot of time, because a salesperson also need to survive in the market, they sometimes get dejected because during this period that they don't see a growth in maybe their income and their business and things like that, they get dejected and they leave the industry. But I think if you can balance it in a sense that you go for the long game approach, tell ourselves that your J curve will hit that J mark in a certain point of time, but at the same time, don't give up, being very patient to really build out your expertise, build out your knowledge, build out your delivery, build out your business systems, build out your network, build out your reputation. But at the same time, also having that mindset that I will work hard, I will make sure that I will do whatever I can to serve my customers, to prospect, to take action, so that while I'm building that J curve, I can also survive. I can also have very small little success along the way, and then build that gradually. So for example, the last point before I end this episode is that from 2013 to 2016 December was a turning point, because we took courage to try the first home tour with a presenter module in the home tour, right? That 4 years, how we did was that I spent a lot of time reading. I spent a lot of time doing research, studying the market, trying to find gaps in the market on how we can change the way we market properties differently. But at the same time, I was looking at every customer as a family, as a relationship that I want to build. I was looking at every deal carefully and giving my best with what I already have learned over the past years, and then serving everybody diligently over that 4 years. So basically, that 4 years, I also lived very prudently, because I need to make sure that I can survive. I reinvested a lot of money back into the business. So every deal I close, and together with Adrian, we have a fixed system. We will behave like business people. Whatever we close, whether we close a bigger deal or small deal, we don't want to judge the deal, but we have a fixed percentage on how much, when the funds come in, we'll put in that back into the business, and then we draw a fixed salary all the way from 2013 even until today. So basically, we will behave as like a very prudent kind of business person. We don't want to behave in a way that we have a huge commission coming and then we just spend that whole thing. We just behave. We are like a very consistent and prudent business owner. We reinvested almost everything back in, all the profits back into the business, to grow the business, to grow the people that work with us over the years. So basically, that was how we built that J curve together. And of course, this J curve will happen at every season of your life. In fact, for us, this is also another new season. There will be more J curves to come. There will be more valley of disappointment to come as well. There will be more exciting things to come, because that's life, right? We maneuver life in different seasons. I always tell my guys that if you want to live your life passively, this industry is very hard to live your life passively, because the industry is moving so fast. And if you don't continue to innovate and then keep growing immensely, you will be disrupted. But I think we don't have to put in mental energy to that as well. We don't have to worry about disruption and all that kind of stuff, because I think the mindset should be, I naturally want to excel. I want to do things with excellence. I want to become a better version of myself compared to last year, compared to last month. I want to learn new things. I want to see how I can add more value to my consumers. I want to be a better consultant. And I think just with that healthy mindset, you'll enjoy your work, you'll enjoy your business.